Yo, brother, bring you just a little bit of the info. This is powerinc, wake up movement, and I'm encouraging my people to wake up, transformation, change our mindset. What the title say? Save our kids need guidance. I bring this up because K. Ryan Blake, I believe his name, the 13-year-old that got killed in Washington D.C. Just a sad story. I can't stay off of because I just remember when I was 13, and I can't forget. It just a normal kid life, enjoying being a kid at 13, regardless. But this kid had a troubled past, I could say, for us being at 6 years old to being 13, saying the teacher said he was missing. It's kind of strange to me for a teacher to say he was missing. And just to say he had a past, and he was 6 to 13 to say he had a troubling past. Let's fix my screen. I want to just show my lights. But to say he had a troubling past to be 6 to 13, yeah, he's a kid, man. Our kids are innocent, you know. We just got to be honest as people what happened to us to understand where majority of our man at, to understand the situation us in America. Our kids, where they at, they lacking in leadership because it's lacking in manhood and fathers around. A lot of fathers is below us or in heaven above us. Or sad to say, they in jail, incarcerated, they locked up. They called the trap. They called from the school, the pipeline to jail. We all know it's true and it happens. It's intentional why police was created, slave catchers to catch our people. You know, we're 90% of us that's locked up. You know, our people, our man, and it's hurting us badly. You know, a lot of our men are locked up or they out here. They doing something they should be doing. I ain't speaking of all. I just know we're missing a lot of fathers. I know because I come across a lot of fathers, well, less fathers, and this, kids are fatherless. Needless to say, we need a lot more fathers out here. You know, it's always been that phrase in the black community, how a woman say, I can do it all by myself, I can do bad by myself. That's all cool and all come from a single mother. And it's hard. And it come a point in time in that young boy's life where you're gonna need some type of guidance and some type of man figure, regardless if it's a boy or girl, you know. A man gonna give you guidance, gonna give you structure. And this is what we missing in our community. Guidance and leadership. You know. We got a lot of so-called leaders forget about who they are, just get the bag and forget about their people. And we just get we're lacking a lot of leadership. We're lacking fatherhood. We're lacking unity to show stand up man, stick together. You know, anybody I come across, I let them know I'm standing up with you. I stand with you. I fight for my people. I'm for my people. That's what I'm about. Encouraging our people to wake up so we can get on code to understand each other and understand true change is gonna come from us as individuals. It's gonna come from the mind of the transformation, changing the mindset. Cause we have been programmed to hate each other. I big up the brown boy Kyron Blake, cause they just making him look like a criminal, and he just a kid. He just a kid. When you lacking guidance, you do hood things that you see on these music videos. You see the rappers killing each other, fighting each other with the rap music and words. What do y'all think of the youth? I mean, everybody got a phone. Some people even give them to their little 3-year-old. You know, we're lacking in guiding our kids. We're lacking in a village, but we know we don't have. Everybody say it take a village to raise that child. We don't have no village. We don't have no village, and it's showing every day. Our kids want to be rappers or a basketball star, and not really acknowledging we are creators and inventors. We should be able to do a lot more than what we're known to be doing. But we doing something just to get the bag, so we can just succeed in life. And it's wrong. And we don't really look at how do we get here. People, how do we get here? We lacking leadership. Our people are broken and we misguided, we're divided, and it's sad. Sad that a 13-year-old lost his life behind another brother. That's why it's all about mindset. Tyree Nichols, brothers, killed another brother. Mindset. I'm gonna keep saying it until we obviously start getting it where we can obviously start working on it before we can start working on change. You know, if that little 13-year-old had some guidance, he wouldn't been out there late. You know, he wouldn't been making no decisions. But they say he was breaking into a car, but he already had a little very short pass to show he was going down the wrong rabbit hole. And I was a 13-year-old, but I just knew better to a certain extent because I didn't have guidance either. I just made good choices. You know, I made my mistakes in life, but a lot of our kids days, they going down bigger rabbit holes with what they seeing on these cell phones, the computer in the palm of their hand. It's taking over them. The music, our music wasn't as near as toxic as these days. They basically advertising saying shoot each other, kill another person. Everybody young got guns. You know, we're missing in leadership and guidance from our men. You know, I'm not knocking my women whatsoever, but we all need to do better as people. We all got to work on our knowledge because we lacking in knowledge. It's lacking in power, lacking in awareness, lacking in self-knowledge, self-awareness, self-love, self-identity. We are at an identity crisis. Like I've been saying, we can save a lot of lives if we properly put these guns up. There's nothing wrong with having a gun, but properly put a gun in a safe spot. Because some kids could still be here today. We are misguiding our kids, my people. We must be better as people. We must do the work and research that acknowledge the trauma people we are so we can work on healing as people. We cannot keep on going down this rabbit hole. We must break down the system that's holding us back. We are all intentionally been held down on the bottom, on the diagram. That's all of us. That ain't putting us in a certain lane. That's just saying the facts of us as people getting held back. And Kayron Blake, he'd still be here if he had some guidance. Because he shouldn't be making the bad choices. Somebody should have been looking over him when he was 6 years old, getting in trouble. 6 years old. Got shot down at 13 by another brother. And he walked up on him saying, I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid. That's sad, people. And we still sitting back, not uniting as people. I see a lot of talk, but I don't see the solution. And the solution is mindset. Change our mindset, can change our logic, change our thought process, change our actions. What we do frequently becomes your frequency. And we can't keep on going down the same rabbit hole, drinking and smoking, trying to ease our mind and ease the pain. We must change our mind, change our logic, change our direction, change our thought process, change our mindset to wake up. We got to be awakened into the UFOs footage. It's crazy because it's so much going on and we are everywhere for us, the group of people ununified. We're not united and we're the most threat for us concern. Anything can happen to us. It can be a war going on in Africa. We be right dead in the middle of it. We don't have no army. We don't have no defense system, you know. And the United States, the government holding back, shot down 4 different objects. We clueless as people because we ununified as people. And the government doing what the hell they want. We don't know what the hell's going on up in the skies above us. You know, we should be demanding change. You know, cost of living is high. How they gonna do us like this? They just gonna take the cost of living up in the worst time, end times. Just take the cost of living up like we just got it. We can just make it happen. And we all as people should be furious. Because they take it from the people. They work for us. And they all oppressing us. The system need to be demolished. It's so old. It's like walking around with a computer and you trying to make it mobile. We using an old system that's intentionally holding us back. And it's holding down people in general because they took the cost of living up on everybody. You know, I'm not understanding why there ain't a lot of backlash on that. I know everybody don't have a big bag like that, and if you save up a certain amount of money, then you get to spending that certain amount of money. You go into retirement, they just raise the cost of living up again. You back out here working, then you would take the money you to save up, give it right back to the system. This system must be demolished. It's way past due. We got all this advanced technology and using the old system. Still ain't paid those people our reparations, and we're using the old system. We got all this technology and we're using this old system. We got all these skills. We got all this advancement. Everything's improving, currency improving, but we with this same old system, the same way of voting. You know, us as people in general need to wake up so we can demolish this system that's holding us back. How they ain't gonna take the cost of living up from the bottom where the people at so we can afford the adjustment of the cost of living. We're all getting misused and abused in this system. Only thing I'm telling my people to do to wake up. What else is it gonna take? They're intentionally holding us back. We all over across the place. Just spending money. You can't save nothing. It's hard. Let me be honest, it's hard. And raising kids is tough. You got so much negative going on. These cell phones is negative. You know, ain't nothing. It's what you put in it, but majority of the time you can be looking at something good and positive, some nonsense come popping up on your screen. Gotta monitor it so tough. You know. Wake up, people. This is powerinc Wake Up Movement. And I'm encouraging my people to wake up. Change your mindset. Change your direction. Change your thought process. Change your actions. Change your movement. But you ain't going to do none of that until you start seeking and searching and looking for the knowledge. Wake up, my people. Time for real change. We must save ourselves because ain't nobody going to do it. Excuse me. Till next time, protect each other. Unite with each other. Be power. Transformation. Watch me as I work. Encourage you to do the same. Hit the like button.